2023 kicks off next week right here in Las Vegas. It will feature emerging technology and heavy-hitting speakers discussing the future of work. And joining us now, we have AI entrepreneur and Chief Growth Officer at SophiaVerse, Bill Inman. And thank you so much, Bill, for joining us.
Thanks, Laytoya. Nice to be here.
Yeah, we also have a special surprise that we can't wait to tell everyone about. We also have Grace the Robot who will be joining us as well. And I know she's your baby.
Well, she's the baby of SophiaVerse and Hanson Robotics and a lot of the engineers there. So her sister, Sophia the Robot, is one of the most famous humanoid robots in the world. Many of your viewers may have seen her before. She's been on The Tonight Show, spoke at the United Nations. So Grace is her little sister who is dedicated to healthcare. And as a nurse, she helps the elderly and the autistic and things of that nature.
So how does she go about doing that?
Well, she is an artificial intelligence that's designed as a humanoid. So she's a communications robot, very strong with conversational AI. So she can talk to an elderly person and diagnose their symptoms through computer vision, and she knows she's been programmed to understand autism, so she interacts with people. That's how she does it.
All right, and we can actually interact with Grace right now. So what are some of the things that we should be able to ask her and get help with?
Well, I think that asking her what the future of AI is might be interesting. You see Grace is on the screen now. So she is a fantastic robot who knows about artificial intelligence and specifically about healthcare. So.
Yeah, and one of the things that's so striking when you see Grace is like, whoa, she looks so real.
You know that the designer David Hanson of Hanson Robotics, that's the company behind the scenes here, had worked at Disney early on, and he invented the skin. If you could feel the skin, it's called Frubber. It really feels lifelike. But what's really engaging, and at the Breathe conference, we'll have her sister Sophia, again, one of the most famous humanoids in the world. She'll be there. When you look the robots in the eyes, it's kind of breathtaking. So, yeah.
Right, and so I'm glad that that was a great segue into the conference itself, because it's one of the cool things you're going to see there, just one of many at the conference that's going on the 13th and 14th of this month. Yeah. Let's talk about some of the other things and why it would behoove people to go and see. Really, you say it's the future, but it's actually now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most people know that artificial intelligence this year has just accelerated so much, mainly because of OpenAI, which released ChatGPT. And a lot of people are fearful about AI.
Right.
And there are some studies that say that tens of millions of jobs might need to be shifted in this decade because of artificial intelligence. But I see it as an opportunity. It's really an opportunity for people to learn something new. It's like the Great Reset. You know, when the internet came along, not everybody knew about that, but it's made millionaires, billionaires, and people a great living. AI is the same thing. People shouldn't be afraid. They should embrace it. And at the Breathe conference, they're going to see Sophia the Robot. They're going to see avatars with AI. You know, Cuba Gooding Jr. is a keynote at the conference. He's going to be talking about his blockchain business. So these are things to learn, not be afraid of.
And how did you get over that hump with that? I mean, I think it's excellent that you mentioned the internet, because a lot of people were afraid of it. And now you hear people saying, oh, no, it's going to take everyone's job. We don't need it. We don't need it. How do you get over that challenge? Because it's going to happen whether people want to embrace it or not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, simply because it's the topic here, come to the Breathe conference and see these things one-on-one. But listen, I'm in technology, been in technology for a long time, been fortunate enough to start businesses with great teams, but I learn every day. I mean, YouTube is free. You can go to YouTube and you can watch videos on these things and learn and just suck in the information. It's important with artificial intelligence, since it's so new. Not even CEOs know about artificial intelligence yet. So people who are watching this who want to forward their career, they just need to start sucking in the information one way or the other. Okay,
so Grace is back with us. Grace, what do you think about the fact that people need to embrace artificial intelligence? Did you hear me, Grace? Were you able to hear me?
It's great.
What do you think about artificial intelligence and if people
I can hear you.
What do you think about artificial intelligence and whether people should embrace it?
I think AI has the potential to make the world a better place through advances in healthcare, education, and other areas. But it's important to remember that AI is just a tool and should be used responsibly.
Wow. Okay.
You know, her sister was on The Tonight Show and even sang a song with Jimmy Fallon. So it does blow people. It blew him away on the show when that happened as well. So
pretty cool. And if you want to see more of Gracie and her sister Sophia, you can go to Breathe 2023. They'll have some other things too. It's September 13th and the 14th. It's at the Expo at the World Market Center in Las Vegas. BreatheConvention.com is where you can go to find out more. And we would be remiss if we didn't mention that if you use the code GRACE, $50, a portion of your ticket purchase will actually go to Make-A-Wish. You can also donate directly to Make-A-Wish Foundation. So something good for the cause and also something that you can learn, like meeting Grace. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Pretty cool.
We found